These kids got me up to here. I need a drink. Something strong. Stag Jr.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Corner. I really appreciate it, guys. My name is Carlos, and if you're joining us for the first time, thank you. Please comment, please like, please subscribe, and hit that bell icon. I would really appreciate it. Even if it's not your first time, but you haven't done those things, please, please, please. It'll really help me and the channel out. So, quick update. The corner, the actual whiskey corner, that's a tiki hut outside, it's about 80% done. Almost there, guys. And I just can't wait. Right now, unfortunately, in South Florida, we are getting the rainy season. So who knows when I'm gonna be able to go out there and actually record, but it is underway. For now, we have this corner. So today, guys, I wanted to go over 5 quick whiskeys that, with Father's Day coming up, as a Latino, I am Dominican, as a Hispanic, what we do is that we might go out for to a restaurant, we might have a dinner here, but we're around people and kind of make like a lounge party type of thing from it. So we hang out with those people that we want to hang out with, whether it's friends, families, our own fathers in our lives, uncles, or even maybe our children that are already fathers, and and we want to spend some time with them. So me being a father, I can't wait for my 2 boys to be of drinking age so that, we can actually have a drink together and, we can relate that way as well. So if that is you and that's what you're going to be doing this Father's Day, first off, happy Father's Day. But if that's what you're going to be doing, then I have 5 bottles in 5 categories or 1 bottle in 5 categories that I believe that you can drink with these people that you're going to spend time with, whatever it is. Friends that are fathers, family members that are fathers, your own children, your own father, grandfather, uncle, those special dads in your life. These are 5 bottles that you can share with them this Father's Day. So let's start with the first category. First category is for those people that, quite honestly, aren't bourbon or whiskey drinkers. So if those are the type of people that you're going to be with this Father's Day, you want to kind of introduce them in a subtle way. And for that, I do recommend, your easy sippers. You have Buffalo Trace, you have Eagle Rare. I love Eagle Rare, by the way. You have your 1792 small batch, your Elijah Craig small batch. But the one I'm going to particularly pick is 4 Roses small batch. I love this, and quite honestly, everybody that I give this to loves it as well, whether they're a bourbon drinker or not. They do like it, So I would start off with that if you're going to be with somebody that doesn't normally drink bourbon or whiskey or anything like that. That is a good sipper, and it's a great tasting bourbon. Category number 2. So this is for the more elite drinker of bourbon, whiskeys, and stuff like that. So if you have somebody that you're going to spend time with, relax with, hang out with, and they're already a bourbon or a whiskey drinker, then I would definitely recommend a more complex, higher proof whiskey, kind of like a celebratory one, right? Now, this isn't my pick, but something like Jose Magnus, Smoke Wagon, the uncut, unfiltered. These are more complex, high proof whiskeys that are really good to share with people. Now, you have all your Buffalo Trace, you can do, your E.H. Taylors, your Blantons, your Stag Junior, but the one that I would pick is one that is getting a little bit harder to find. Actually, it's getting a lot harder to find, which is Knob Creek 12 Year. Haven't opened this yet, but I might open it this upcoming weekend. Father's Day is now this Sunday, so I might open it and share that with the people that I'll be spending the time with. Number 3. So the third category that I would say is for those drinkers that aren't into bourbon per se. They like other types of whiskeys, Scotch, blended Scotches, blended whiskeys, single malt Scotch, Japanese whiskeys, Irish whiskeys, and so on and so on. So for that, I would dedicate this pick to one that that they kind of like, but pick something different, right? If the person is into Johnny Walker, I would pick something a little bit along those lines, but a little bit different. If they're into single malts, if they're into Japanese, and so on and so on. My pick, the way I took it, is because my uncle, he loves Johnny Walker. He's a Johnny Walker Blue fan, Johnny Walker Gold, Platinum fan. He's a Johnny Walker guy. He loves it. And sometimes we even drink some Buchanan's and stuff like that. But for him, I would personally pick Glenlivet Single Malt Scotch. So Glenlivet 14, it is aged in or finished in cognac cask. This is great, guys. If you've never tasted this, you don't have to be a Scotch guy. You don't have to be a non-bourbon guy. This is a great whiskey, great Scotch to just taste. It tastes so good, and I know we hate the word smooth, but it is smooth. So definitely try this out if you haven't, and this is my pick for number 3. Number 4. Number 4 is kind of when you're winding it down and you want to have that bourbon or whiskey with your dessert, right? You've already eaten, you're full, you're famished, and you want that whiskey to kind of wind it down. This is where you would put your kind of dessert whiskeys, double, your Woodford double oaked, even Jameson Stout. It's sweet to me. And there's various others sweet whiskeys that you can put here, but I personally love Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. I love this. I like it. I love it more than the Woodford Double Oak. If you had both of them in front of me, I would go for that one every time. And I know it gets mixed reviews and whatever, but I do really like it. And it is a great, great bourbon / whiskey that you can share with others. Now, it is a little bit harder to find. Yeah, here I can find them, they're just overpriced. You'll be paying, here I pay $100 for it. I know that's not what it goes for, but hey, it is what it is. Other places might pay more, other places might get it at MSRP. Or you might not like it, but you could pick any other dessert whiskey / bourbon into that category. But that is my pick. And then lastly is that special bourbon / whiskey. My selection for this is, and what I mean by this first, is that this is that special that it depends who you're drinking it with, but you want to make it special. It's that remembrance bourbon. If it's a friend that you guys used to drink it back in the days like that, if it's a dad in your life, like your own father that you used to drink with, and that's what they like. For example, what I mentioned with my uncle earlier, he loves Johnny Walker, and I remember drinking Johnny Walker with him when I was younger. So that would be a good bourbon or whiskey for me to pick for this category, but I went a different route. The route that I went is, and I know I can't drink it right now, and quite honestly, it's not open, but I went with a Rebel Yell 10 year. Now, I haven't tasted this, right? And I'm dying to. I might open it, just take a sip, and then save it there. But the reason that I picked or chose that one is because it has a 2009 bottle date on it. I've already opened it, or I opened the box and I seen it. It says it was bottled in 2009. My oldest son was born in 2009. So quite honestly, my plan for that is maybe not keep it shut. I will maybe take a sip or two out of there, but my plan is to enjoy that bottle with my son when he gets older and of drinking age. So Father's Day, whenever he turns 21, me and him are going to be drinking this. We're gonna enjoy it, and we're gonna have a great time together just drinking this bottle that I picked up specifically for his birth year, right? So you can pick any other bourbon / whiskey in that range, whatever you think is a good remembrance whiskey for you and who you're going to be spending your time with. So to recap, first we had an easy sipper, Four Roses small batch. Then we had a complex, harder to find and kind of celebratory bourbon, Knob Creek 12 year. Then we had that whiskey that goes more towards the person that you're drinking with, whatever it is that they drink or that they like. And I picked Glenlivet 14 Scotch, cognac, finished. And number 4, it was a dessert whiskey / bourbon, and I picked Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. Lastly, it's a remembrance bourbon / whiskey, and the one that I did was the year of my oldest son's birthday, 2009, Rebel Yell 10 year, because this was bottled in 2009. It actually says it on there. So those are my 5 picks, and I'm definitely gonna have 1, 2, maybe 3 of these this Father's Day weekend. So definitely enjoy your Father's Day. Let me know below, what are some of those bourbons / whiskeys that you would find, that you would have this Father's Day weekend, that you would enjoy sharing with whoever you're going to be with. And quite honestly, what are some that you would put on this list in those categories? So comment below, let me know. I don't have a drink with me because it's early in the morning and I just had my coffee, but I had to take advantage that the kids were out of the house so I can record pretty good. So guys, till next time, enjoy that whiskey. Peace.